It's down. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome.
Hey, sorry.
Oh,
it's down. It's down.
Well, that was Draft in Place. Thanks everyone for watching.
Am I read yet? Sorry.
So yeah, this is the third edition of Drafting Place. We are here to sort of celebrate the NBA draft going on tonight on ABC, and in conjunction with the NBA draft, we're going to talk about Walt Disney World food because that's the connection we make. I love that Rebekah is still correcting you.
Do you have that at the ready? Like you just have those flashcards at your desk, or did you just make that?
I just wrote that.
Okay.
Because I love my husband very much.
We're
drafting on Tuesday.
We're drafting Walt Disney World food, and we're doing things a little bit differently this time. So usually it's just like we've done sports movies, we've done Disneyland attractions, and it was just pick your favorites. This time we're adding a little bit more strategy. We have specific categories to pick. So we're each going to be drafting a Disney snack. We're going to be drafting a restaurant from each of the 4 Walt Disney World parks and one restaurant from Disney Springs. I should specify all quick service restaurants, no table service or anything, any special experiences or anything like that. So let me pull up our draft board here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Kyle, we need you to determine the draft order here with your hand.
So we'll start with our guests. We'll start with Rebekah. You have 11. Nice, Tony.
Me.
8, and then I guess me 3, and Mack 8. So that was this Tony. Did Tony also have 8?
Yep.
All right. Well, then I guess we do a roll off, which we never had to do before. 11 and 7. So,
so
it'll go Rebekah, Tony, Mack, me.
All right.
Hooray!
Oh, yippee! Woohoo! I think I'm happy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the first pick now. You don't have to worry about anybody taking any of the picks you want. So
I'll just cover myself.
Yeah, but see, now the pressure's on. Before I could be like, oh, mine would have been good, but Tony took it. So nah, the pressure's just on me.
That's true. That is true. So like I said, again, just to clarify, we're each picking one Disney snack, a quick service restaurant from each of the 4 parks, and a quick service restaurant from Disney Springs. So lots of different ways you can go here. There's lots of strategy involved with this because, for example, if you 3 all have your Disney snacks, I can wait and pick my snack in the last round because you can't pick another one. So Rebekah, start us off. Where are we going?
Wait.
Oh, Tony's got a question.
Is it all Disney snacks or Walt Disney World snacks?
Walt Disney World. Everything is limited to Walt Disney World. With the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival going on right now, we figured we'd connect to
well, I got to change everything then. Okay.
You don't have to pick stuff from the festival. Yeah, just say that was the inspiration.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we want year-round offerings, really.
Okay. So I can pick from any of those. I don't have to be locked into like starting off with my favorite snack or whatever. So
nope, you can pick in any order you want to.
Okay. So considering we were talking about snack foods, and I'm hoping you guys will agree with me because I can't tell if it's on this list or not, but my first pick is going to be a quick service location in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, no.
And I'm going for Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah. I knew you were a fan of Sleepy Hollow, and
yes,
it was absolutely my number 1 in Magic Kingdom.
That chicken and Johnny Depp. Good movie.
Oh, I like the chicken. Did you say chicken sandwich?
Chicken and waffle sandwich.
Oh,
yes.
That is like dreams are made of that sandwich. I miss it dearly, and it is. And the sad thing is even on my trips recently, because I go less frequently now, and I'm like with other people, I haven't had the opportunity to taste one in a long time.
Yeah, it is so good. You also got the waffle and Nutella with the fresh fruit. Sleepy Hollow is my one go-to restaurant in Magic Kingdom. It's the only place I ever really eat there, aside from, snacks and stuff like that.
Becca and I actually went there on what turned out in retrospect to be our first date. We went to Magic Kingdom and I wanted to try that sandwich. So one of the first places we went.
Nice. So are you also like me devastated that you are not getting Sleepy Hollow?
No, because I completely forgot about it.
Becca, did you hear that? Kyle forgot about your first date.
I
Sorry.
forgot about the food part of it. I remember the rest of it.
All right, Tony, you are up next. We've got a Magic Kingdom restaurant off the board. Where are you going to go?
I thought we were just doing snacks.
You can draft any one of these categories here.
Anything first?
Yeah,
All
anyone
right.
you want.
Well, I will go. I'll take it before somebody else does. Another quick service spot, but coming at you from Epcot, the Katsura Grill in Japan.
Yes, and that is one that I specifically saw and meant to go grab an image for and did not. So you will be getting a wild card.
Hooray! And that was the one I was talking about earlier, where I'm like, I don't see my choice up here.
Yeah.
That was on my list.
All right,
Sorry.
spell it the way I want. To spell it.
The only downside to that establishment is the bathroom because there's only one stall.
Oh, interesting.
Fun fact: avoid that bathroom unless you absolutely need it.
What's your go-to dish there, Tony?
Chicken teriyaki or teriyaki chicken and white rice, and sometimes if I feel extra carby, I'll get another side of rice.
Extra carby could be the name of my autobiography.
I like to go there to get some edamame to eat along with a frozen Kirin.
Yep.
Ooh.
I used to get the trio plate, where you get like the teriyaki chicken, the pork, and the shrimp, and the rice, and the salad, and everything like that. But that proved actually a little bit too heavy sometimes for 110-degree humidity heat. So I just knocked it down to just the chicken.
I have never eaten at Katsura Grill, so it's gonna have to be high on my list for.
And it's just if it's nice enough to sit outside, just the
Oh.
area in the gardens
Yes.
and everything like that. Just
I have sat out there and enjoyed a beverage, but I have not eaten there.
I didn't realize that place existed until one of my last couple trips to Walt Disney World, and I ate there, and it was good. But yeah, it's funny. It was kind of tucked back there. I only knew of the counter or the table service stuff upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 3 of those, but only the one quick service. I didn't notice there's like a weird monkey, almost Yeti statue hidden up on the hill too. And I didn't notice that until about 2 years ago, even though I've been eating there for 15. So a little scary when I first saw it. It's like, what is that?
One of those things that you it's been there forever, but you don't notice it. And then, all right. So I am up now, and I still don't know where I want to go, but I think I got to go with the thing that I told myself if I had the first pick, I was going to take this because I think it is what people love the most when they're going to Disney World, and that is the Dole Whip. So I'm taking my snack. We have a precedent for this with our audience. We did our Mouse Madness a few years back, and the Dole Whip won the whole snack tournament. So that is obviously a popular choice. And yeah, I mean, you can't miss. I will say, I prefer, if anybody's tried the coconut soft serve from Aloha Isle, that swirled with the Dole Whip, it's fantastic. But my pick is just going to be the classic Dole Whip.
Question: does that mean that all Dole Whips are off the board, or is like a coconut Dole Whip now available?
I would say if you have to say the name Dole Whip, it's out.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I am a lemon lime swirl.
So now Dole Whip float is gone too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can't get a Mickey pretzel without salt and a Mickey pretzel with salt.
But there's also a Mickey pretzel that's cream cheese filled.
I thought of that, but it's also just a normal pretzel, though. They're not Mickey.
Yep, very true. Very true.
We have a place here in Springfield called Pineapple Whip that I think is better than Dole Whip by a mile. So.
Wow. All right.
Well, it's at least a couple miles away from Disney World. So
yeah,
if it's in Missouri.
Yeah. Well, I get back-to-back picks now, so that's kind of the benefit of being in the last spot. But I'm going to do something silly and venture outside of the theme parks for my first pick. I'm going to take Chicken Guy.
Yeah, that was.
I like that it revealed itself on the banner before you said it.
I'm
the one controlling the banner.
I haven't been able to try this place yet.
Oh, it's so good. That was definitely my number one for Disney Springs, like by a mile. Like it's not even close.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's got a nice simple menu that I like. Chicken
Mhm.
fingers, French fries, and I like their shakes a lot too. But
Yep.
it also offers a different experience every time I go because I try different sauces. So
Yeah. They have it's something like 20 different sauces to try. Their mac and cheese is really good. They do loaded fries where you can get like fries with cheese and chicken fingers in there and everything, and it's also good. If we're going off property, I would have taken Portillo's with my first.
Then they're right next to each other. And I was there yesterday. The event staff is gone. Those like 4-hour waits are gone. We got through in and out of Portillo's in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So now for my second pick.
Can I just real quick? I want to point out that we have gone 4 different ways here. We've got Magic Kingdom, we've got Epcot, we've got a snack, and we've got Disney Springs. So I like that. Are you going to keep it going, or are you going to take a category we've already seen?
Well, you know what? Based on that inspiration, I'll go over to Animal Kingdom then and take a place that I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. Satouli Canteen.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good choice.
Yes, it is.
And
Pandora Chipotle.
Yes,
Good.
that's why I like it. This doesn't seem like the type of place I would like, but because I can do the same thing I do at Chipotle and cut out like half of the ingredients that come with it, I can make like a nice roast beef and rice, and that's my favorite meal in the world.
Yeah, Satouli is definitely one of my favorites. And now I'm up again with my second pick, and that pick has me rethinking everything I want to do here. So you got me tilting, Kyle. I don't know. All right. Well, I got to do it now. I'm going to go back to back Animal Kingdom, because if I don't get it, then I'm out of places I eat in that park, and I got to take Flame Tree Barbecue.
Yeah. I knew that one would go. I knew that was going to be a.
In reality,
much
there's so
contested
few
piece.
options. But
yes. Yeah, Flame Tree is my go-to. Satouli is my second option, so I'm glad Kyle went that one and not Flame Tree. But also, Tony, you mentioned the seating at Katsura Grill. I love the seating area at Flame Tree. It's one of my favorite spots in the.
Do you go down to the blue pavilion down by the water?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
I thought I'd seen you there before.
Can I share a little less magical story about Flame Tree?
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin it for us.
Oh no, it might. It
excuse
doesn't.
me for a second.
It doesn't for me, because just the realities of life. But when they first started doing like extended hours for Animal Kingdom, that location was closed, but like attractions were still open and stuff. So my mother and I were sitting there while my family kind of ran over to go catch one more safari ride. And about 10 minutes after the typical park time closure, little mice started appearing like all over the place where we were. They're like just coming, and I'm guessing they were, on their way to like the garbage bins and stuff. I mean, we were in the seating far away from the food prep place. It was like, they were in the wild, but it was just a funny thing to see them, almost like they had a watch set. It was just a few minutes after typical park close, like their bodies knew it's time.
It's Animal Kingdom. That's just theming.
Right? Yeah. It didn't bother me. It bothered other people. They left. They stopped sitting there. My mother and I just sat there and kind of watched them like scampering around. Other people were like, yeah, we're going to go.
That wasn't as bad as it could be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They weren't in the food, so
No,
I'm not concerned.
Like I said, just they were, they exist.
As long as the story ends in the park and not back at the hotel room, I think it's a success.
Right. All right, Tony, we are back to you. You've got your Epcot restaurant. What are you going to take with your second pick?
Now that I'm getting weary and somebody already took Flame Tree, I'm actually going to go for my snack and claim the citrus swirl from Sunshine Tree Terrace. Sit down, Dole Whip. When you got frozen concentrated orange juice from the movie Trading Places mixed in with vanilla soft serve, that's the way to go.
I thought I was going to be able to swoop in later and take that. Otherwise, I would have already. I didn't know that we had other Citrus Swirl fans because I guess I didn't know that we had smart people on the staff because that is clearly the correct answer.
I'd see it took you how long after daily conversations with me, and you haven't gathered that yet, but okay.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I prefer the Citrus Swirl to the Dole Whip, but the Dole Whip is the big name recognition. That's going to get more votes than the Citrus Swirl. So had to go with that for my first pick. So
like Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson. They're both great, but you know one of them's name more.
I have a personal vendetta against the Citrus Swirl.
Here we go.
Long time ago, as a Disneyland annual pass holder, there was a thing called the Bengal Freeze. And it was very similar to the Citrus Swirl, but no vanilla, just the orangey frozen thing. But they would do orange and lemon, and it was really nice and sweet and tart.
I was gonna say that seems tart.
Yeah, no, but they did a really good balance. And it was a favorite of mine, but more importantly, it was a favorite of my boss, and he would cut our workday short so that we could make it down to Anaheim from Azusa. In the winter hours. Yeah, right. So I have a special place in my heart for Bengal Freeze, and they replaced it eventually with the Citrus Swirl, so I just can't.
I thought Citrus Swirl was exclusive to Florida.
I think when this Bengal Freeze went away, it was replaced with a similar citrus and vanilla thing. It may not be called the Citrus Swirl.
Okay, so you have a vendetta against the Citrus Swirl knockoff.
The citrus mix.
I'm also busy trying to figure out where am I going to eat at Animal Kingdom now that you guys have taken the two places I eat at.
Yeah, I am now. Once I heard that reaction to me taking Flame Tree, I was really glad that I took it because it was not going to come back to me. Apparently,
no, it was definitely not.
Oh man!
Back-to-back picks now, Rebekah. So.
I do? Oh,
yeah.
You made it even harder for me?
Well, you can go for Animal Kingdom before you're getting stuck with the last pick there, or knock out two other parks or your snack. Or
okay, what do I have left at Animal Kingdom? It's like the Yak and Yeti cafes or Restaurantosaurus, right? Or does Restaurantosaurus count?
Restaurantosaurus counts, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what my son wants me to pick. I can tell you right now. that is my son's favorite restaurant is the Restaurantosaurus. I'm thinking I actually might pick Restaurantosaurus mostly because of its quirky design and seasonal cupcakes. So I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and take the Restaurantosaurus. Oh yeah, I could have gone Pizza Safari, but nah. I'll go Restaurantosaurus. Oh, yeah.
That was my number two, only because of the art that's on display in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so quirky and the music in there. And I love to eat in the street. Is it a streamliner? Is that what it's called? The mobile home type thing?
Yeah. Because that's the side that hasn't been converted to the bar.
My son just came out of his room with a big, good choice, Mom. Good choice. There you go.
How did Poop Brownies not make our classic snacks list, though?
I know, right?
Restaurantosaurus was my number two just because peppered throughout it is concept art for the Rite of Spring segment of Fantasia. So you see all the early sketches of the dinosaurs kind of throughout it, as well as more of the story of Dinoland USA. Because that's how everybody knows that story. If you know the story of Dinoland USA, it's all in the details, most of which are in Restaurantosaurus.
Oh, okay. And now I get to pick again.
Yes.
Yep. So you've got Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom taken care of.
Yep. Over at the Springs, does Earl of Sandwich count?
Yeah, that's a quick service.
Okay, I'll go with Earl of Sandwich. I was debating a few different locations, but Earl of Sandwich has a nice variety. I love the Thanksgiving Day sandwich, whatever that's called.
Holiday turkey.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that thing.
There's also holiday ham.
I guess they had some sort of macaroni thing going on for a bit too that my friends said was pretty tasty that I missed out on. So
I believe it was called the Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're quite the Earl of Sandwich expert.
No, not at all. Even though I used to work down the street from it for a number of years.
So so I'll pick. That's hard though.
Mac, you do too, actually.
Disney Springs has so many amazing places, so that's a hard one.
Yeah, Disney Springs gets really tough. Doobie agrees with you that was a great choice, and I mean I agree as well. That is the Dole Whip of Disney Springs restaurants. Everybody loves Earl of Sandwich. Yep. People are going to go for the name recognition there for sure.
Yep.
Tony.
I'm real nervous that one of you guys are going to take it. So I'm going to do my Magic Kingdom restaurant. And I'm going to say the Columbia Harbor House.
Oh, that is another one where I meant to go and get an image for, and I never did. So congrats on getting your second wild card.
I have a feeling I might take more of them too. At least one.
There is a reason. We usually only have 5 wild cards on there. There's a reason I upped it to 10 on this one. There's just too many options.
So Columbia Harbor House, especially when that second floor dining area is open.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's the only place in Magic Kingdom where it's not just burgers or pizza. And that's why I enjoy that one.
Well, it's funny because my experience with Columbia Harbor House is basically on the opposite end of the spectrum. And I've only been here once. And it was it was either Not So Scary or a Very Merry. And it was packed. And we waited roughly 45 minutes for some chicken nuggets. So it was not going to make my list for sure.
Yeah.
I like the tuna salad sandwiches there. They kind of remind me of when I used to get them in Fantasyland at Disneyland. So there's a bit of a kind of a nostalgic nature to dining at Harbor House. But I'll share a Doobie story regarding Harbor House. You guys ready?
Well, is that why he's laughing so hard per his comment?
His favorite thing about the Harbor House is also the second floor dining. Anytime my husband can find a place that has like a viewing over the area, he loves it. And Harbor House is one of those. And Gideon and I, let him know what we wanted to eat, went upstairs, we were waiting. And after, a little bit of time, we heard this very loud noise as someone apparently dropped their tray of food down the stairs as they were coming upstairs. And I just looked at Gideon and I said, "Let me go help your father." Got up, walked over, and sure enough, there was my poor husband, his tray of food having fallen down the stairs of the Harbor House.
Nice. Yes, that is classic Doobie right there.
Right there. It was so good. I warned him. I said, "We're talking food. I'm going to share the Harbor House story." So I suspect that might be why he started laughing, because he knew it was coming.
All right. Well, I am up for my third pick now. And again, Tony taking a second Magic Kingdom restaurant off the board has me nervous. And so I got to just keep the trend going. And this is another one. I already said Sleepy Hollow is my go-to in Magic Kingdom. It's pretty much the only place I ever eat. So this is not necessarily a place that I typically go to, but I'm playing the pander bear here a little bit, and I'm going for the votes. I'm taking Casey's Corner.
Okay.
I mean, Casey reopening, everybody went nuts for it. So it's a popular choice. Everybody loves a good hot dog, and there's the corn dog nuggets. You can't go wrong. So plus dining right on Main Street. Another nice touch there.
Your 45 minutes for a chicken nugget story?
Oh yeah.
Same idea.
To be honest, that seems like the case for just about every Magic Kingdom quick service.
That's true. Yes.
I know my pick in Magic Kingdom would have been the Tomorrowland Noodle Station if it was still there. I used to love getting.
Yeah, you hindered me a lot by not saying past ones.
Yeah.
How many images I would have had to pull up if we opened this up to past restaurants?
Yeah, seriously.
I still miss the bleachers over there at Casey's.
I remember I walked through there and I saw that they were gone, and I actually got a little sad.
Yeah, but it was so much fun watching people try to awkwardly eat sitting there.
And they used to show Casey the Bat in the cartoons too. Mm.
Well,
all right. So clearly, it's not what it used to be, but it's still a popular choice.
Yes.
Oh, very.
For my next choice, I'm going to go to Epcot, and I had a tough choice here between a couple different places, but I had to be honest with myself and realize that the place that I enjoy eating there the most in terms of quick service is Lotus Blossom Cafe. Is that what it is? Lotus Blossom Cafe.
Yeah. Lotus Blossom was on my list for sure.
My trick is I go and get an order of pot stickers, and then I ask for a side of white rice, which is like $2, and then suddenly it becomes a meal. And much cheaper than purchasing like their orange chicken or anything. So I will take that. And then I guess for my next pick, I'll go to Hollywood Studios and get Woody's Lunchbox.
Oh,
I considered that.
There's a wild card.
Yeah. Yep.
That one was one of the ones I was heavily considering that one. But I was unsure how like truly popular it is. I know I enjoyed the Pop-Tarty thing I had there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the barbecue brisket sandwich or whatever it was. I don't know, definitely my style. And they have tater tots, although they call them potato barrels or something stupid.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, definitely still my kind of menu.
Oh.
All right. I once again have no idea where I want to go now. So I got my snack, my Animal Kingdom, my Magic Kingdom. Ooh, I feel like my Epcot one is one that most people don't typically go for, so I'm going to save that for later.
Point out my wife.
Is it still there?
It's still there. Oh yeah,
Okay.
my Epcot choice is there.
Immediately when someone says a restaurant nobody would go to at Epcot, I think Electric Umbrella. So
No.
okay.
No, I meant a restaurant that nobody's going to pick in this draft.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so I think I'm going to go to. Man, I feel like that one would probably come back to me too, though. Ooh, this is getting tough. All right, I'm going to go to Springs, and I'm going to take Deluxe Burger. That's my backup for Chicken Guy. Typically, if the line's too long or whatever, Deluxe Burger is my backup choice. So there we go. It's tough because there's so many great options at Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I could have waited longer, but that's kind of the case with all of them right now. So, all right, Tony, we are back to you, and you've got, looking at the board here, you've got 2 wild cards and a citrus swirl. So
I don't remember what the categories were I already used because of those wild cards.
You've got Katsura Grill, citrus swirl, and then
and then I did Columbia Harbor House for Animal
Columbia
Kingdom.
Harbor House,
or Magic Kingdom rather. I'll do Animal Kingdom and get it out of the way. Yak and Yeti's quick service because of their fried rice.
Yep, that is almost all that's left at this point. So
we could go with the Starbucks.
Or we could pick Starbucks. Boom! Starbucks, citrus swirl. Done.
No, but you can pick a Frappuccino as your snack. How about that?
I already picked citrus swirl as my snack. I would do Yak and Yeti for the fried rice. But there's still Pizza Fari.
There is still Pizza Fari. You're right. There were other options, just not many of them.
Didn't they used to have like green beans, like a side entree of green beans, or is that only inside? I was trying to remember.
So long since I've eaten there. To be
honest,
I just remember I love their fried rice.
I feel like
I'd go and get that because like it used to be
tray.
anyway, $8 or so.
Yeah,
and then I'm full. Thanks.
Sounds like something I would do.
I just remember going over to get chicken nuggets, I think it was, for Gideon. And then I rushed the chicken nuggets over to Satouli because I wanted to eat the more interesting food. And he really wanted chicken nuggets. And I felt bad because I'm at a theme park. Give my kid chicken nuggets.
Can I put a comment up real quick?
Uh-oh, what?
This one is making me rethink my snack option now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
There are some of the Joffrey stands around do have some unique snacks that are really good.
Those giant donuts.
Okay.
In Animal Kingdom, actually, for a while, I don't know if they still have them, but they had apple cider donut holes that were really, really good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I don't think I'm allowed to walk into Animal Kingdom unless Gideon has a vanilla sprinkles donut in his hand from Joffrey's. I think it's like a rule.
Gideon, cookies and cream, man.
No, he's all
about
Oreo
chunks. It's still vanilla. It's just animal chunks.
No, he's all about the vanilla with the sprinkles.
Animal chunks.
Not animal.
Again, good theming, but probably pretty gross.
Okay.
All right, Rebekah, we are back to you, and you've got back-to-back picks again.
Okay, I'm still in. I'm lacking Hollywood Studios, right?
You are lacking. Well, right now you have Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs.
Okay.
So you've got 2 parks and a snack to pick.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick up a park. I'm gonna go Hollywood Studios because I'm worried that this one may go. And I don't think you guys picked it, and I hope it's a quick service. Docking Bay 7?
Yeah. Docking Bay 7 is on the board there. I haven't actually eaten at Docking Bay 7. I have only gone in and gotten the Gold Squadron Lager, which is delicious, but have not actually eaten there. So, what are your thoughts on the food at Docking Bay?
Everything we tried was I very much enjoyed. Juby's a vegetarian, and they have a number of options there, which is nice because oftentimes you're more limited. So that's one of the things that really appealed. But for me, it's not only the food, but the seating. Both the indoor seating and the outdoor seating are quite pleasant. So yeah, Juby's a big fan of Docking Bay. He really is.
I still haven't eaten there either.
Really?
Yeah, I have, like I said, I sat in there with some friends, and the theming in there is really, really awesome, as is the case with all of Galaxy's Edge. You really can't find a weak spot in there anywhere. So it is really cool.
Going back to the Sleepy Hollow, I feel like what I ate, I can't remember. I'm the reason why I'm not saying exactly what I can't remember what I ordered, but I remember feeling like it reminded me of Sleepy Hollow in that it was a nice balance of flavors and a nice balance of textures. And that isn't terribly common in theme park food. And so that's why it sticks out to me as a location to grab a dish at.
Did you get the Endorian Tip Yip? That's the only thing I remember on the menu.
It might have been, but I'll be honest, I have no memory of what the dish of
Isn't
what
Tip
the dish
Yip
was.
that Ewok song?
I believe that's Yub Nub.
Yub Nub.
Oh, okay. Is that like kosher Tip Yip?
We're not done yet, Juby.
There are some snack picks to be made still. So.
Yeah, no snacks to be made. Speaking of which, I have a snack to pick, right?
Yeah, you do. You have a snack and Epcot, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, Epcot.
There's no food there.
Right.
Well, the problem is all the places I eat at, you guys. Well, no, there's one place left that I eat at, but I feel like it's hated.
Oh no.
I'm curious now.
Rebekah, you should pick your snack right now.
I'm thinking about it. But my snack is like, I have 3 different snacks that I like, and none of them are on your board here.
Oh wow, okay.
So that's why I'm not that worried about picking my snack, but I am trying to figure out what to do about poor little Epcot. Yeah. Sunshine Seasons.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sunshine Seasons.
I do too.
I like Sunshine Seasons very much.
Kyle, I'm noticing a theme in your.
I feel like he's bringing his money skills to the table at parks as well.
Those cookies that they have in the kids' meals are so good. They remind me of elementary school. But they, I don't know. It was like some sort of pizza panini or something that they had at Sunshine Seasons that we would get, and because it was on the kids' meal, so it was cheap but filling enough. And thumbs up.
Do you guys remember before it was Sunshine Seasons?
When it had a fountain in it?
Well, yeah, but the eatery that was there, like the eateries that were there.
It was. I forget what it was called. It was something similar to Sunshine Seasons,
yeah,
but
it wasn't that different. But they had they had like these
the baked potato stand. Yes.
I miss it, which is like part of why I love Sunshine Seasons, but yet I ache for the baked potato stand. And I still haven't tried the ones outside of Diagon Alley.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah. I
don't think I've ever done that either, to be honest.
Yeah, no. Every time I walk by them, I'm like, why am I not stopping here to eat?
Yeah, you want to talk about a cheap theme park meal? That's the way to go. It's a lot of food.
Sunshine Seasons was my second choice for Epcot, simply because of the pork chop with their barbecue sauce there. So good.
Well, all right. We'll have Hollywood Studios and Springs.
I'll do Hollywood Studios just because I feel like nobody else will pick my Springs choice. Hollywood Studios, I would say, and I know I'm in the minority on this one for sure, ABC Commissary.
Yeah, that
there you go. Pull it up.
Definitely.
Oh, you have one. Okay.
Oh, I have it.
Okay.
Have you eaten there since they remade the menu?
No, that's the problem I was going to say, because they used to have a chicken vegetable stir fry that was phenomenal. That's been gone for a while now, I think, but I know they've been toying with the menu a few times.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I haven't been there since.
Just recently, they completely revamped the menu, and it has become my go-to in that park, actually.
Okay, awesome.
Their buffalo chicken grilled cheese is fantastic. They have tacos that look really good as well. And I was with you. I thought, nobody's going to want ABC Commissary because it's thought of as like it's the park's cafeteria.
Yeah.
But they have some really good options there now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'd argue that Backlot Express is more the cafeteria now, but yes.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, so I have my fifth pick here. I still need Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And Kyle has already taken both of those, so I don't have to worry. I get my first choice in both of those parks. So I'll just keep going with Hollywood Studios here and take the only thing I would have taken over ABC Commissary, and that's Fairfax Fair.
Okay.
Over on Sunset Boulevard.
Is that with the barbecue now?
It's a hot dog menu specifically right now. They have the truffle mac and cheese hot dog, which is fantastic. My go-to used to be their pulled pork bowl that they would do. That was really, really good as well. But Fairfax is one of those that I think a lot of people don't think of. That's why I wanted to save it for later in the draft. But yeah, really, really good.
All right, I had to fix my spelling because I don't know these things off the top of my head.
All right, Kyle, what do you have left now? You've got Magic Kingdom?
My last two. I got doubles. So, all right. I have no idea what to do. Okay, well, I can just be honest since I can pick whatever I want anyway. I don't know whether I want to go with the Magic Kingdom place that I am more likely to actually eat or the place that has a bonus. I'm going to go with the bonus. I'll take Cosmic Rays because you get a dinner and a show.
There you go.
Yeah, Cosmic Rays was on my short list for Magic Kingdom, but had to jump on.
Waco's Bill would be the other one.
Yeah,
bright little star, something, asteroid pun.
For my snack, Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, that is probably like behind the Dole Whip. I think that is the recognizable one. I mean, there's probably one more out there too, but anything Mickey shaped is going to be.
Well, I'm staring at those
salted,
beignets,
unsalted, or cream cheese.
What looks
salted.
delicious, Kyle?
Okay.
The beignets look delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
But they're also messy as all get out.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Listen,
people near me are motioning that it should be cream cheese, but yes.
I don't like cream cheese.
What about the jalapeno one or the pepper jack one that they do?
I've never done that one.
Oh, it's so good.
Pretzel's enough.
Yeah, I mean, and you've got, like we said before, those other pretzels, they're just pretzels. You've got the Mickey pretzel. So, and again, anything Mickey shaped is going to be more popular. All right, so
didn't they change that? I remember that was the original idea, but I thought they changed it not too long after.
Your wife calling you out, Kyle.
When's the last time I ate any of these other ones either? I don't usually get the snacks. But I'm just saying, like, if I was going to, a Mickey pretzel's it looked nice. It caught my eye when I looked at the book.
Reading this as a menu and ordering right now.
They sell these at Disneyland at the corner cafe, and the piano player there would always recommend that people ate the mouth first, so that way he couldn't scream as you consumed him. Right? Isn't that what it was,
wow.
GB? Yep.
I like that, but it's a little morbid. And that's
it would turn a fan favorite snack into an absolute nightmare.
Yep. Well,
Okay, so I have my last pick now, and I'm only missing Epcot, and I was right in assuming that this would get to the last round of the draft. I'm going to the France Pavilion, and I am taking, let's try and pronounce this, Les Halles Boulangerie Patisserie.
That was my almost.
You got to get the French accent on it, Mac.
That was my
so what I have. Boulangerie Patisserie.
I just have it as French bakery.
Yes, yeah, we always just say we're going to go eat in France. That's what we do.
Never mind. I was going to say we were talking about past stuff. I was going to say the old one or the new one.
Yeah, the current. I did actually, as I was looking for pictures, I found some pictures of what used to be there, and I was like, that's not right. That doesn't look like what it looks like now. But they have so many good things. And this, I mean, Kyle's been talking about inexpensive options. This is our go-to if we want to a cheaper option. We can go and eat there for, $15 for two of us. And there's so many good choices, and you get dessert included with that too. Like you're going to get at least one or two of those pastries that you're walking past. So
and the baguettes there, like $2 or $3 too. Yeah,
I have to mention the baguette is Jess's go-to Disney snack. Like she would have picked that if
it's a treat.
Snacks, yeah, and yeah, like you said, like $3, and you're just walking around Epcot eating a loaf of bread. All right, Tony, you are up for your last pick now. And
Disney Springs, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Pepe by I'm gonna say it wrong. Jose Andres, I think. Who is this? It's the one. It's the quick service attached to Haleo.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
They have a phenomenal grilled cheese with ham sandwich.
Not what I would have expected to be on the menu there.
Nope. There's so many good things there, but it's like 4 different cheeses. It's like a 4-cheese blend mixed with ham, and it's so good. And they take the bread and they like load it up and like grill it with the butter and everything like that. You could almost wring it out. It's kind of, if you think like that is disgusting, but it's when you put it in your mouth, it's delicious.
No, that sounds delicious to me. I want to wring out my food and have butter drip everywhere.
Hey, if you want to do that, go to Tennessee. I've done that recently, and yeah.
All right, so you inspired me. That's going to be my next lunch at Disney Springs because,
do it.
Like I said, I haven't tried it yet, and that sounds really good.
Yep,
I'll go with you when we come next month.
Yes, sounds good.
Well, the list of things we want to do when we come next month.
I just want to like take you all to Pepe with me and be like, come with me now to see my world.
Well, see, I think we need to do a tour. We need to just do our entire draft, go eat everywhere that we've picked so far.
That sounds good.
In one day?
That sounds good. Yeah.
All right, call the doctor, but we'll do it.
I'm on board.
All right, Rebekah, one more pick for this draft, and you saved the snack for last. So
yep.
I'm very curious where you're going with this one.
Okay. Why? There's so look at all the amazing things that are on the board, though. You've got your premium bars, you got your ice cream sandwich, your Mickey waffle, churro. These are your popcorn. These are like, the go-tos. But this is I'm torn between a personal favorite and something that I think will garner attention. But
Jennifer Garner.
I'm going to go with, and I also have to wait and see if you guys accept my thing as a snack. But it is something that you purchase and then you walk away with it. So I think that not Butterbeer. We're the wrong
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
Okay,
isn't that a wrestler?
But
Butterbean, I think, is what you're thinking.
Okay.
I'm torn. No, I'm torn between a couple of items, but I'm going to ultimately pick zebra domes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm 100%. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't put an image on there for myself because
aren't those at a resort though?
Well, it's just a Walt Disney World snack.
It's a Walt Disney World snack.
Yeah.
But I was so torn because when I lived in Orlando, I had a gingerbread budget. And when the gingerbread would roll around at the Grand Floridian Cafe, at the Grand Floridian Hotel, I would go and I would get my shingle or two. And then, after a little while, I would go get another one. And like I say, I had a budget. So I was very, very torn. But ultimately, I had to choose but this was so hard. I think I could have done a drafting place with you guys of just snacks.
Yeah.
When I sat down, I was thinking the magic bars at Wilderness Lodge. I kept going through all these different things that I think of as like just items you purchase and walk away. And I was going to fight you on whether or not Mickey waffles are a snack. Because I was like, I can't envision anybody kind of walking away with those, but. See, the zebra domes you walk away with.
Well, I'm glad you brought up the waffle because that's why I chose Citrus Swirl over the strawberry Nutella waffle at Sleepy Hollow. But
That was what this came down. The original idea was to draft snacks, and then we thought, well, what happens when somebody wants to draft a hot dog? And then it's like, do you get that from a specific place? And we have to, put together images and stuff for this. So it became what it was, and I think this worked out pretty well. I mean, I like that we took a tour of the restaurants all over Walt Disney World here.
I agree.
The places that I was thinking of, I wanted to take the fish and chips place in Epcot.
Yes,
that one too.
I was also a little surprised no one took Blaze, because that's another one of my go-tos in Disney Springs. Yeah. And I didn't think of it until now, but as Jess would call it, Boardwalk Bread.
Yep.
Jersey crumb cake.
From the Boardwalk Bakery, which is outside of what. Well, I guess you could have drafted that as your snack. Yeah, I didn't think about that either.
When you guys
can we say our hotel spots just for
I was
fun?
gonna say that's what I was gonna say. I have my hotel spot here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Go ahead, Tony.
The new Geyser Grill at Wilderness Lodge, the indoor outdoor one.
Yeah.
So I thought of that
quick
too.
Service.
But yeah, it's not. It's a more of a table service experience there. So, but
they have a quick service menu.
Where is it?
So you see like the bar area, but right off to the side there's a window, so you can get it and then go sit at the tables outside of the area, right along the lake.
Okay.
Is that the location down by the water side?
Yeah.
Like by the
pool. Point.
Oh,
Pro tip: don't do it at night. There's no bug repellent.
Do they still have like the bison burger with like onion jam?
Yep.
Oh. That was what I got the last time I was there, and it was fantastic.
That onion jam is ridiculous. Oh, I swear that avocado toast I had at the brunch at California Grill had a thin layer of the avocado jam between the avocado and the toast. But
that sounds good.
My hotel pick would have been quick service would have been Gasparilla Grill. I've loved that like as long as I can remember. And they've been through various menu changes, but it seems like no matter what, I always find something really tasty, and the service, it's a really nice hot meal. You get it nice and fresh.
Yeah, Gasparilla is really good. I talking about this before when we made the switch to just being Disney Springs instead of including the hotels as well. Roaring Fork is one of mine, and then I believe it's Sassagoula Floatworks over in Port Orleans, French Quarter. That is one of my favorites as well.
I like Captain Cook's.
Oh yeah.
So
they have good fried rice too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
don't know if you can tell. I like fried rice.
They have really good noodles too. They used to have a really good noodle dish there too.
I actually stayed at Poly for Thanksgiving this past year, and we got the Thanksgiving meal from Captain Cook's, and it was really, really good. I was very surprised by that.
Wow.
That's
so different. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I had Thanksgiving from Captain Cook.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Oh, well, we're getting a lot of comments about these shingles. Are these those Kraft cheese slices?
No, this is the gingerbread. The gingerbread shingles at the Grand Floridian.
Kraft shingles.
Doobie's really harping on me for going with zebra domes over shingles, but he only knows a little bit. I mean,
well, aren't those seasonal though?
Yeah, that's why I didn't go.
Can we pick seasonal things?
That's why I didn't go with it.
I mean, I guess we didn't say we couldn't, but
that's true.
Kyle, I believe you have a story you have to tell us.
Oh, yeah. She wants me to point out that once I flew across the country to surprise her for her birthday. And then because I had just spent money on a last minute flight across the country, we went to Captain Cook's and got kids meals, and I let her pay. That's what she wants me to tell you.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I love one of my favorite things about Captain Cook's was getting a meal and then taking it and sitting on the beach, right? Before the villas were there, and you could just look out over at the castle and everything. It's the view's a little different now, but
yeah.
Back then.
All the posters in Captain Cook's, all those like vintage looking travel posters, were actually all done around 2015 by Pixar artists. So I think that's fun. Little nerd out
cool
for you.
That is a fun fact. I like it.
Yeah, I like when we have those little details in there, and I really just needed to say something to buy myself enough time to put this up.
Okay.
Tony's good for a
Nerd
few
alert
of those.
is when I was watching, when I knew all that. I was like, you know what I want to watch? And I put on Lava, and I just sat there watching it on my phone. with that the Pixar short Lava.
Oh yeah. No, you were just out in public and you decided I want to watch this right now.
Yep.
When you were at Captain Cook
with all those posters and everything, I'm like, you know what? Pop it on. And then afterward, a little bit later, we went to Trader Sam's and the guy started playing it on the ukulele, the same song. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this is just the mood for the day.
I feel like I need to make a shirt up for Tony that's just that banner, Nerd Alert, just for Tony to wear. Awesome.
I'd wear it.
It's awesome.
I
as
wish
long as
I
you put the
could
Laughing
have
Place logo on it
that.
too. That way I could explain it.
The Laughing Place logo too.
All right, let's run through our final lineups right here. And Kyle, if you can throw those banners up there, because I'm sure we have all forgotten. So Rebekah, you got Sleepy Hollow, Restaurantosaurus, Earl of Sandwich, Docking Bay 7, Sunshine Seasons, and Zebra Domes, which I love that Zebra Domes pick. They're so good. And then Tony got Katsura Grill, Citrus Swirl, Columbia Harbor House, Yak and Yeti, the Cafe, ABC Commissary, and Pepe. I don't want to let Tony get credit for drafting Yak and Yeti in a quick service draft. You have to specify it.
Thank you. Yes.
There's limited number of.
There's that little window.
All right, and then I got Dole Whip, Flame Tree Barbecue, Casey's Corner, Deluxe Burger, and Fairfax Fair, and France Place.
Boulangerie, Patisserie.
And Kyle got Chicken Guy, Satouli Canteen, Lotus Blossom, Woody's Lunchbox, Cosmic Rays, and a Mickey Pretzel. I love it. I was a little surprised. I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice either, but the Mickey Premium Bar is such an iconic Disney snack too that I thought somebody might be playing for votes and take that one. But I guess I'm the only one that did that.
I would do the ice cream sandwich over the Mickey bar.
I agree. I totally agree that the ice cream sandwich is my my first pick in the ice cream. Yet Jess points out Bar Riva from Riviera. That brie. I don't know what they call it, but it's basically just brie and puff pastry, and it's delicious.
I was told if I wanted to court votes, I should go with the cheeseburger egg roll place at Magic Kingdom. That was a suggestion to me. I had that on there as a snack. Yeah. Because you can't really draft spring roll cart, I guess, but people, it's a snack. It's not a full meal. It might be priced as though it's a full meal, but it's not. They are fantastic though. The cheeseburger spring rolls, they cycle out other like seasonal ones with those, but the cheeseburger one is the one to go with every single time. And then the other one that I was told if I wanted to kind of garner a lot of attention would be to Germany. The Germany, like the caramel kitchen. Yeah. Because like just about anything in there is gold, so go with the caramel kitchen. So. I'm not going to say how I say it when I'm there, but I've been corrected numerous times that the correct pronunciation of that establishment is Caramel Kuka. Oh, yeah. I have been told that too. Because I would say it a vastly different way that I'm not going to say here. And they're like, Tony, stop. It's Kuka. Donna likes your shirt, Mac. Oh, thank you. Yes. Jungle Cruise out in theaters tonight. And then on Disney Plus tomorrow. What's everybody's plan for Jungle Cruise? We premiere accessing or theaters or what? Neither. Waiting for it to hit my already paid for subscription. Fair enough. Pirates won again. Which I skipped. So maybe I'll see it for the first time. Tony, Jess is with you on the pretzel, by the way. Hooray! That's her. Only if it's warm. It's got to be warm. It can't be like sitting there for an hour. Yeah, definitely. I saw that Jungle Cruise was hitting our drive-in, so that made me consider going to see it because I was thinking it feels like a drive-in movie. A what? Yeah, a drive-in is where you sit in your car and you go. You watch a movie. What do you drive into? We should have a boat in. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be fun. I know. I think it was last year when everything was still ramped up, socially distanced and everything like that. They did not swim up, but like you could get like a little raft at one of the little lakes around here. Do you remember that, Mac? Yeah, I did see that, and it was here in Central Florida somewhere. And I believe they were showing Jaws, actually. Yes. Would have been an interesting experience. All right, so that does it for our third drafting place. Thanks, guys. This was fun.
The NBA draft is on ESPN and ABC tonight, actually starting in about 3 minutes. So you can check that out. As far as our schedule upcoming, I believe our next live video will be Disney Trivia Live Saturday night. So you will at least hear Rebekah on that.
Yelling.
Yeah,
No.
I try and keep it a little bit on the rails when my husband and son are throwing out many, many, many questions to the listeners and watchers. So, yep. I don't know what the theme is this week. Doobie hasn't told me yet, so we'll see.
I feel like Doobie figures it out roughly 10 minutes beforehand, and that's when we all find.
That's when he writes the quizzes too. That's why they're so full of errors and
wow, Tony.
Wikipedia references.
Wow, Tony.
Hang on, I'll take care of this for you. Don't worry. All right, we're good. No, I'll let him come back to say bye. All right, well, thank you again, everyone, for watching. Like I said, Disney Trivia Live will be Saturday night at 7:30 Pacific, and we'll see you all then.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.